Hello love, welcome to my corner of the internet to share my travels with you guys. I talked about in my last video my first initial visit to Egypt. So this video I'm going to talk about 5 things you should do in Egypt, recommended by yours truly. So my number 1 is go to Nuweiba. So what is Nuweiba? It is a stunning place on the Red Sea. The Red Sea is just such a mystical place. I personally haven't heard of any other places in the world just like Nuweiba. I'm sure they exist, but I feel like it is such a special opportunity if you are a nature lover like me. It's essentially this stretch of beach and land where you have all these different camps. And there is like the main town and like apartment buildings and stuff like that, but essentially all of it, the beaches are just like these different camps. It's like an array of different selections that you can stay in, like whether you just want like a palm tree built kind of like hut thing, or if you want like a more structured beautiful dome, like there's all different types of camps you can stay there, and you basically just like chill, and it's so heavenly. You can scuba dive, as some of you might already know. The Red Sea has some of the most beautiful coral reefs pretty much anywhere in the world. Like, wow, it's so vibrant. You see so many fish. Like, you could be in the water for so long and you don't even realize it. Nuweiba is just so beautiful. It's facing the east, so you actually get to watch the sunrise come over the water, which, as from someone who's from California, I never got to see something like this before. Like, just seeing like the glow of a sunrise is like, oh, mind-blowing. So my second thing that you have to do in Egypt is to find somebody's mom to cook you a home-cooked meal. I'm sure there's like Airbnb experiences you can also find this on, but I suggest like making friends with a local and getting a cooked meal, because it's just not comparable to the restaurant food. There's tons of great like cafes and restaurants that have Egyptian food, but still it's honestly not comparable. Like the energy and love that like a home-cooked family meal has in Egypt is like, mwah, just not comparable at all to the ones in the restaurant. Number 3 is to tip graciously. So it is definitely a tipping culture. From the moment you walk out of the airplane, you're literally given such good hospitality in Egypt. Like, they definitely rule like the hospitality aspect from any other country I've been. Because the moment you walk off the airplane, they're like helping you with your bags, putting it on a cart for you. They'll walk you to your taxi or your driver and put everything in the car. Like, they're so helpful. So if they take care of you, you definitely have to take care of them. So it's just good to be mindful. Like, it is a tipping culture. They are gonna come up and try to help you, but they are expecting a tip. On to number 4 is to haggle. Like, yes, tip generously and graciously for sure, but also stand your ground and know that, you know, they're just in their own hustle and they're just making their own way of living. When you go into a shop, like, they are going to tell you the highest price and they are going to be very firm about it, but you just can't listen. You got to play the role. Maybe I can do like a little role-playing skit of like what haggling is supposed to be like in Egypt. Oh my gosh, I love this candle. Like, how much is it? Oh, this candle, I will give you a good price. Very good price just for you. It will be 500 pounds. 500? I got a candle here last week for like 100 pounds. Why are you charging me 500 pounds? This is a different candle. This one is handmade and it takes very long time to make. No, I'm sorry. I can't spend 500 pounds on a candle. Do you have another price for me? What I can do is I give you 495 pounds. £5 discount. Very good price for you. A £5 discount? Okay, I'm sorry. That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna go. You put your item down and you leave the shop, or you act like you're gonna leave the shop. Okay. 150. All right, so anyways, definitely you have to learn how to haggle. And I don't know what accent that was. And I'm honestly not trying to make fun of anybody, by the way. On to the next is number 5, and that is to go to my absolute favorite place in Egypt. And it is called Siwa Oasis. Siwa Oasis is, as the name states, it is quite literally a desert oasis. And there's just, like nowhere like it. I really feel super connected to the land there, and it is basically full of salt because I just figured out the last time I was there, it's full of salt because it used to be the ocean. To think about that is like so mind-blowing, that what is a huge, massive desert was actually the sea. Like you can literally go there and find like seashells in the sand. Like I found old sand dollars and seashells there. Like what? Okay, crazy. And there's these beautiful salt pools that are unfortunately actually dug up because they're mining salt, but it creates these amazing formations that people go and float in. Actually can't be in them for that long because they're literally just like salt and water, and it'll burn your skin and like shrivel your hair up and stuff. But it's so cleansing, and it's like supposed to like restore your energy. And obviously like salt is really good for your skin in like small doses. And the people in Siwa are just like so kind, and they're just very, very connected to God, and like it was just like very, very pure. It just felt like such a pure village and a pure place, and known for their dates and their olives and their salt. That's what they're known for, and that's what they produce mainly over there. Such tasty olives. So Siwa is just such a majestic and magical place. I really do recommend visiting Egypt at one point in your life. It is such a sight to see, like between the city of Cairo, that is a freaking beast in itself, to, you know, chilling on the Nile, going into the deserts and the mountains. Like Egypt is really magical. It is just, yeah, definitely an adventure, and you definitely have to be careful too, as with anywhere really, you know. Okay, well thank you for listening to my 5 things that you should do in Egypt. Sending you all lots of love. Thank you for watching.